Please eaters, where are you? Let's analyze the food label of Pure Bliss. Which one do you prefer, the wafers or the biscuits? Before I start, let me even confess. During lactation, this particular one is what helps my weight gain. Thank God I don't have to lose weight. Alright, so let's analyze. Let's know what the manufacturer is saying to us. Not dietitian Michelle. Don't go and say dietitian Michelle said Pure Bliss has. I did not say. I did not say. So this is Pure Bliss wafers and Pure Bliss the biscuit milk cookies. Let's analyze. So in analyzing or interpreting food labels, the first thing you should do is what? Check the weight. Check the weight so that you don't get confused. Check the weight of the food products. And this Pure Bliss milk cream wafer is 30 grams. That is the weight I've checked, is 30 grams. Then you will go to the nutrition information table. Some of them don't even present it as table, so that you will not keep looking for a table for the products that don't have table. Yes, some don't have it as table, but for some, they provide it as a table and it's easier to read. So for this Pure Bliss cream wafer, the manufacturer is telling us that per 100 gram, calorie is 548. So, Weight Watchers, can we eat it? Can we eat it? 548 calories per 100 gram. Calm down, calm down. I don't want to scare you. So it's 548 per 100 grams, but the pack the manufacturer says is 30 grams. So what will you do? You divide 548 by 3 so that you can get the value in 30 grams, which is the weight of this whole pack. So if you do that, you're going to be getting 164 calories in 30 grams of wafers. And for my diet plans and my snack, for those who are trying to lose weight, usually I plan it to be between 200 and 250 calories. So that when you take out 200 or 250 from 15 calories, you still have 1,200 to obtain from your food. I usually don't like to place my clients who are trying to lose weight on high calorie snacks. Those who are trying to gain weight are the ones I place on high calorie snacks that should be giving them between 600 to 800 calories. So if your snack as a Weight Watcher is between 200 and 250 calories, then you're fine. But that is if you're following a well-planned, calculated diet. If you're trying to lose weight and you're already eating 3,000 calories, and because of what you hear me say that this is okay, the calorie is 164, you can still eat it as your snack in your plan. You don't know what I am eating and you don't know what my clients are eating. If you like to know, then you have to consult. So I am talking to those people who already know how much calorie to consume and are wondering if the food product falls within their caloric requirements. If you don't know how to go about that, please consult a dietitian to help you plan your diet, to tell you how much you should eat in order to lose weight. Alright, so if you're on 15 calories to lose weight, then this can actually go. This is a promo pack. It may not look like the regular one you buy, but it has nothing to do. It's not changing the information I'm sharing. It's just that the manufacturer is communicating. They're saying something to their consumers. They have something they're doing. So if you're watching this video at the time when the promo is on, you may be lucky. If not, the promo may have ended and the pack changes. So yes, this is wafers 30 grams, Pure Bliss cream wafers 30 grams, and if you do the cross multiplication, the calorie content is 164. And if you are on a weight loss diet, you're following my plan of 1,500 and there is snack available for you, that snack is usually between 200 and 250 calories. So yes, this can fly as your snack. Then for the carbohydrate content, for 100 grams, it has 56.8 grams, but in this 30 grams, it has 17.04 grams of carbohydrates. the manufacturer did not tell us how much of that is the sugar content. So when that is not provided, to be safe, I simply say that you should use the carbohydrates and estimate, just to be on the safe side. If the manufacturer tells us exactly how much of that carbohydrate is sugar, it's better for us. Like some of the food labels that I have been interpreting, but since that is not provided, just be safe, especially for those who have diabetes, who are on medications, who are taking treatment, who are counting their carbohydrate intake. You need to be aware that this has 17 grams of carbohydrates, and if we want to use sugar to estimate exactly how much, then that will mean about 3.5 cubes of sugar. So for you, if you're diabetic and for the day you are not going to eat any other source of added sugar, then this shouldn't even be a problem. Yes, it shouldn't be. So we are in the era where we want people to be happy to be free. Diabetes management, it's more about the total amount of carbohydrate consumed. Yes, not just the source of that carbohydrate. I've had clients who come and say, Dr. Michelle, I don't know what happened. I eat only beans and unripe plantain, yet my sugar is not controlled. You see? It's not just about that. Meanwhile, I have clients that I have worked with. They eat the beans, yes, the unripe plantain, because these foods have low glycemic index, it's recommended for them. And they are still able to eat cakes. They still add sugar to their puddings because they understand that it is not just about the source of carbohydrate, but the total amount of carbohydrate. If you're not supposed to eat more than 180 grams of carbohydrates, and you eat 200 grams from unripe plantain and bean pottage, your sugar will still be high. Then for another person who knows how to balance it, they are not taking more than the 180 grams of carbohydrates. Let's say that is what I plan for them, and that is what is supposed to work with their medication. And in between that 180 grams of carbohydrate, they have something like this. The carbohydrate content is not exceeding what they're supposed to eat. It's still within, it's factored inside. So it brings this kind of balance and freedom and joy and happiness. You are in control of what you're eating. Yes, you are. Mind you, it is not just food that can cause sugar to be high. Even temperament, even your mood, stress can trigger high sugar level. Infection can cause high sugar level. When you are not even active, and you eat just unripe plantain and bean pottage, your sugar level can still be high. So there are so many other factors. Let's all learn to strike a balance. That is just what I'm trying to say. Let's learn to strike a balance. So yes, for Weight Watchers, this can be factored in as snack. And for those who have diabetes, the sugar content, what the manufacturer is saying is that the sugar content is what? 17.04 grams. The carbohydrate, they didn't mention sugar, so I will just estimate that it's the same thing or similar with sugar, just for you to be on the safe side to know how much you should eat. Then what about the cookies version? The biscuits. This is 50 grams, that is the weight of this, and it says that in this 50 grams, it has 239 calories, so it's higher than the wafers. So the biscuit, this cookies has more calories than the wafers. So if you eat wafers and your friend eats cookies, the person has eaten more calories than you who consume the wafers. Why? Because you know how to interpret food labels, so you know how much it contains. And the carbohydrate content in the 50 grams of this is 35.4, which for me, for someone who has diabetes, I would say it's maybe high, because you're supposed to get carbohydrate from other foods. So even if you must eat this, don't eat the whole 50 grams. You can eat maybe half or quarter of it, just for you to have the taste of it, and it's fine. But to eat the whole of this pack, if you're trying to manage your sugar level, 35 grams, then how about the other grams of carbohydrate that you're supposed to get from food? You have to put that into perspective. And for the protein content, the biscuit has 4.2 grams, which is about half of the protein you can get in boiled egg. The fat content is 9 grams. Just call it 2 teaspoons of oil in this 50 grams. So which one do you prefer? The wafers or the cookies of pure bliss? I am not encouraging you to start eating if you don't eat it, but if you do, I'm teaching you how to be moderate. At least now you know that if you are on a weight loss diet, one of these is okay a day. You can even have it for your breakfast. Take it with your tea. There's nothing wrong. Balance. I know that I promote natural foods. Yes, people who follow Dietitian Michelle, who know about my radio programs, I talk about acha, I talk about hamba, I talk about natural foods, guinea corn, plantain, yam, carbohydrates. Yes, I promote healthy eating, I promote natural food eating. But then, I'll have to tell myself the truth. Sometimes, once in a while, we find ourselves in circumstances, situations where we want to eat this. I am teaching you how much of it you should take. Moderation is key. Let's strike a balance. Alright?